barrier islands in general are incredibly dynamic ecosystems. So by that I mean they're constantly changing. And this is one of the best examples of that in the Charleston area.
Really one of the nicest places that many people don't go is the Coast Guard station, which is at the end of the island. There's something called Boneyard Beach, which are these look like petrified trees. Nobody's there. And you can get right close to the lighthouse. It's a wonderful place just to be on your own and enjoy.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Nikki here in the beautiful Folly Beach, South Carolina. You see it? It looks good, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, so we're here having our crab broil celebration for the teams. We definitely appreciate Bev, John, I forgot the ones who cooked the food. It tastes amazing. Thank you guys so much for putting this together for us. We thoroughly appreciate it. I'm waiting to see if I can get Team Cirrus MM Sailing and their interview here outside to get the beautiful scenery since the weather is working for us today. Hopefully it'll be working for our sailors tomorrow as well as they take on the fifth leg leaving Folly Beach, South Carolina. I'm super excited to see them launch out. I cannot wait to see how it turns out. I think we have some of our Cirrus MM sailings coming up soon so we can grab an interview. So make sure y'all stay tuned because they'll be here live. If you've been share, comment, give me a beautiful hey girl, hey, letting me know that you like the interviews. I appreciate you guys out there. Thank you so much for being so supportive from afar. We appreciate you. It is Nikki, aka Makita Le Model, here at the beautiful Folly Beach, South Carolina at the World 1000 race, and I'll be back.
Big little girl. Be positive, don't be on the tough days. They're meant for learning. As long as you don't look away from mistakes, it's fine. Enjoy the trainings, enjoy your team, and a party even now and then, they won't kill you. You can't be focused all the time. Stay close to your family, they will always be there for you, to love you and to support you. There's so much potential in you. Give it everything. Be grateful, little girl. You're on a wonderful path.
plan and how well that you know, make sure that things are, you hope, taken care of, there's always something that comes in at the last minute. John did manage Team Tommy Bahama back in the late 90s, early 2000s. He knows a lot, he did know a lot more about running this race than I ever did. And when the current organizing authority came forward, you know, put it back together, champion it, bring him back from, you know, the grave, basically. You know, we kind of jumped at the chance, and that was back in 2016. And from 2006 distance, there were, for whatever reason, we won't go into it, there were people who didn't want it to come back, were trying to sabotage us a little bit, and, you know, not to be dramatic, but that was happening. And we had 5 boats originally sign up. We ended up only having 3 on the line, but we all, as an organization, came back and said it doesn't matter. Even if we have 2 boats, we're making it happen. Exactly. Because we had to prove that it could be done. That it could happen again. And I have to give the most amazing props to Rod Waterhouse, Kerry Waterhouse, Brett White, Team Australia. They were one of the ones who came in 2019 from all the way across that big pond. Chris Green and Christian Bwerings, who are the original team from TCDYC back in 2019. Larry Ferber and Zach Panetti from Cat in the Hat, who are now Rue in the Hat this year. Without those 3 very brave teams saying, yeah, we're going to do it, we would not be. And after we made it happen in 2019 and we announced that we were going to do it again, originally in 2022, or 2021, but COVID happened. We won't talk about that. The world just responded. It was amazing. And in 2022, we had 13 teams representing 6 different countries. And once we announced we were doing it again for the 50th anniversary in 2024, originally we had 17 teams sign up, and everyone knows who runs regattas, okay? You're gonna have what we call attrition. People are gonna back out, they're not gonna show up, and that happens, it's just the way it goes. So we started at 17 back in April of last year. We were at 12. Unfortunately, Trey Sunderland and Liam Walls of Team Babysitting Robots had to retire early, and for that, we're all hurting about that. There comes a time in this race where every team, even though, and you've heard it so many times today, yes, even though they're competing against each other, they all become like this family, and they all want everyone to do well, to finish, and so all of us, yeah, and be safe. So all of us, everyone here, we have a little hole in our heart for Babysitting Robots, Trey and Liam, for not being able to continue on with the race. But gosh, I have to tell you, I'm such a proud mom. I want to cry. This is amazing. I'm so glad that we were able to bring it back. And we love everyone online who has come on to wish us well and say, thank you so much for bringing it back. It really is amazing that a, you know, beer-fueled bar bet between 2 brothers who owned a discotheque could actually come out to be this 50 years later is phenomenal. It's the stuff that Hollywood movies are made of. Yep. So, am I proud? Yeah. I know you are. I'm going to tear up. I'm really proud, and I have to thank everyone. The media team, the teams, everyone who believes in us and keeps coming back year after year. Thank you so much. Thank you. You are the reason that we are here today. So,
I want to talk to you about your sailor days, because you gave me some tips on a couple ones, like who were on teams with you, who were on crews with you, all of that. So one of the questions that I asked some of the other teams today, what is your most memorable experience with the World 1000 race?
I think for me, one of the best things I ever saw was in 2022, and I touched on it earlier about how everybody wants everyone else to, you know, be okay, to make it to the end. A pivotal moment for me was in 2022 when Team Great Britain, they flipped in the surf, and I believe it was from Jensen to Coco. It doesn't matter. They flipped in the surf. They broke every single batten in their mainsail. They had to drift into the shore, and magically, crews from every single team appeared with new battens. And for those sailors out there who know what you need to do to make brand new battens fit your sail, you need saw, you need a cordless drill, you need sail tape, you need a lot of shit. Sorry, sailor, and I swear.
Exactly.
Within 20 minutes,
Wow.
every single batten was replaced. They got their boat upright, everything was sorted out, and they were on their way. Camaraderie, that is the Corinthian spirit that brings us all together. And it was just a very moving moment for me personally, that everyone, regardless of what team that they sailed for, came together and put a team back together, basically like Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall,
Yes.
put him back together again and sent him on his way. It was fabulous. That's what.
As we've done interviews throughout the entire day today, we've heard so much same exact thing as when I asked team helping a team, another team helping them, the family feel of the World 1000. A lot of people said that's the difference between the World and other races, that
Absolutely.
they feel like competitions. This one feels more like a family.
It does.
So I know you being one of the people that were here or heard about the beginning and being here now and feeling that constantly, hearing that from all of the teams. Proud mom again. Pat on the back.
Thank you. Thank
'Cause
you.
You're the reason why it feels so warm and like a family aspect. You text people, you reach out to people, you make sure that they're good. We thank you so much for being who you are in every aspect. I'm only coming from the media team side of it, excuse me. I'm only coming from the media team side of it. I don't know how all you do here with them, but for us, you have been such a great help with everything that we do, the tidbits and all of that. Thank you and John
My pleasure.
so much. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it. One of the questions I want to know, how long have you actually been a part of sailing, right? Because I know you have a history with sailing.
I do.
So how long have you been sailing? Because I don't know how many people in Facebook world
We're
know
filming
about
live,
Bev.
sir.
I don't know. It's okay.
It's all good. It's all good. Hold on one second.
Say hi. This is what goes on live, okay? I don't know how many people know about Bev, the sailor,
Oh, okay. All right. That's
but I need them to know, how long have you been actually sailing?
okay. I've been sailing now for the better part of almost 30 years. My dad was an officer in the Navy. He's gone now, thank you. We've been on and around boats pretty much all my life, but I didn't start competitive sailing until at least, I would say, a good 20. Okay, Brandon, media team, we're live. I got a target right here.
They want to come talk to you.
I know. So anyway, I would say the better part of 25, 30 years. I started out sailing Hobie 16s very successfully. I actually sailed with Mr. Wally Myers, who was on ground crew for Team Meerkat, multinational champion. I sailed with him for a long time. I've sailed Hobie 14s, which is a single-handed boat. I did that competitively. John and I have sailed the F-16. I sailed the F-18 with, oh gosh, Matt Bounds. Hi, Matt, if you're watching. A host of other people. Yes, in our local fleet in upstate New York, I did crew for lots of people there during the regular, like, weekly beer can races, stuff like that. But I've been around regattas and sailing and this type of competition for a long time. And, a lot of people come online when I'm doing, the commentary. They're like, thanks so much for all the technical information. I completely understand that not everyone watching us every day are hardcore sailor who's watching us with all the sailing terminology and being mindful of what I'm saying so that people who aren't sailors understand it as well. Because if you ask people in the Hobie family or people in the Worrell family or any sailing family at all, we want our sport to live and live on a long time. So it's up to us to shepherd people in. It's up to us to mentor them, to bring them into the fold, to show them how amazing sailing can be. And our youth, our women, those type of programs are very, very important in local fleets. They're very, very important in regattas. We've had some amazing women sailing in this over the course of, this is the 23rd running of it. And we've only had a handful, maybe like 6 or 7 women who have done it. We need you. Please go to your local fleet, go to your local yacht club, get into sailing. It is something you can do your entire life. If you don't want to do it competitively, fine. Do it for the fun, do it for the love of it, but please just get involved in sailing.
Were you aware that Team OBX is doing a foundation, like they're working with the youth actually,
yes.
to get them a part of sailing? Yay!
Yes,
that is
that is
super
amazing.
awesome. Like,
Yes.
I love to hear that. I had a friend actually tell me, like, why don't you guys go to like the collegiate schools and they have sailing and all of that, and kind of pitch them to get more youth involved. And I was like, that's a great idea. So when OBX said that today, I was like, oh, you guys are already a step ahead.
I know. And there's actually, there are fleets that are doing innovative things. I know a couple of fleets that have a Learn to Sail Day, and they invite the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts specifically just to come and do. We need to get people jazzed and excited about sailing. It's not something that's mysterious. It's not something that, you know, we're super cool because we know how to do it. No, we do it because we love it, and we all were in the beginning too. We all screwed up. We all tipped over a boat. We all felt like, what am I doing? It's okay. Once you get it, once you feel that wind in your face and you understand, filling up a sail and having it take you places that you wouldn't be able to go on land, it's the most fabulous feeling in the world. And I want everybody to feel that.
I'm thinking with what you have here, what you're curating right here with the media team and Facebook and everything, and what you say on that Facebook Live. Because yes, I'm one that watched it to understand a little bit more. Even standing next to you, I come next to you because I can still grasp what you're saying, the way you break it down, the way you point at certain things and let them know this is what's going on. I say thank you as a novice to this and have no idea what's going on.
It's all good.
You break it down to where I understand, so I super appreciate you for that. I don't want to take up all your time because we want you to go jump in some pictures with Brandon and them.
Yes,
so
I will.
thank you so much for your time, Bev.
you.
Bev has been a great help to me here. I thank her so much for this opportunity.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time. It is Nikki here at the beautiful Folly Beach with the Whirl 1000, and